Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I found this on Reddit. The title is diabolical. So, trigger warning for those of you who have been in this situation or may be in this situation now, or who may come into this situation in the future, which these days more and more women are coming into this situation. Oh my God. This is scary. My husband's D pic on Grindr. My husband had been acting strange. He seemed more interested than usual with his phone and computer. I looked on some apps to see if he had a profile. He's a straight man, but I had a gut feeling to check on Grindr too. I downloaded the app, made a profile. One day when he left the house a little earlier than usual, I pulled up the app. I saw someone was in proximity that I was in. I thought it was weird because we live on the outskirts of our city. Long story short, I said hello to this person. They quickly asked for what they wanted done to them and sent a pic. The pic was one that my husband sent me years ago. I was shocked but tried to engage more, but he stopped talking. After I found out, I was obviously devastated. And we had a new baby and other things were going on. I couldn't deal with it mentally, so I waited a few months to confront him about it. I don't know how the hell she did that. But anyways, he denied it after I showed him the pic of his own D that was sent to me. I don't believe him, but maybe like he said, someone could be using his pic that he sent years ago. We have been married for 4 years. Should I believe him? Oh my God. I'm not even shocked about her husband being on Grindr. A lot of women's husbands are on Grindr or whatever gay apps. Because I keep trying to tell you, a lot of these men are on the down low. That's not even what's shocking me. What's shocking me is that she's like, should I believe him? Girl, what are the odds? What are the fucking odds that a dick pic that your husband sent you years ago is sent to you by a man on a gay website? For those of you who don't know what Grindr is, it's a gay website, basically, for men. A gay site. That's whatever else it's for, doesn't matter. Men get on there to meet up and have sex with other men. That's what it's for. Okay? I mean, I guess he figured it worked on you to get you when he married you or whatever. So I guess he figured it'll work on a bunch of guys too. The same picture? Listen. If you are in this situation or have been in this situation, ladies, it is okay to leave. It is okay. I know a lot of women say it's not that easy. Y'all are financially tied to these men because y'all allowed yourselves to be okey-doked out of a career or out of a job and to be a stay-at-home wife and mother, which I keep telling y'all to stop doing that dumbass shit. It is dumb. Every time you give up your freedom and independence, you're going to end up in a situation like this or worse. Every time. That is why these men want you to stay at home. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know if she's a stay-at-home mom or not. I'm just saying a lot of the times these women who are afraid to leave, this is the top reason why they feel like they can't leave. Because they're financially tied to these men. They don't have anything of their own. No career, no money saved up, no emergency fund, no getaway bag, nothing. And the very fact that she just had a newborn, how many times do I gotta tell y'all that that's typically when a man is gonna show his true colors? When you get pregnant, later on in the pregnancy, when it's too late to do anything about it, or shortly after, within the first year or two of having that baby. Typically, your baby is a whole newborn when you start finding this type of stuff out about your man. This is why I am always going to be of the opinion, whatever you do in life, don't have a baby with these men. Do not give a man a baby. Because really, you're actually just giving yourself a baby. Because you're going to be the one taking care of it. The men will come and go as they please, or they'll just bounce out altogether. And you're going to be stuck raising those kids anyway. I absolutely hate when I hear stories like this. And women are like, well, we just had a baby. Or we got 2 kids together. Like, oh, why did you have a baby with him? Why are you making your life? And it's not to say that once you have a baby with a man, it's completely over for you. Is it mostly over for you in many cases for a lot of women? Yes, it is. I'm sorry. But it's not completely over. It just makes your life harder and so unfulfilling, and it's so like unnecessary. It's so avoidable. That's the part that's annoying. It's so avoidable. It's avoidable as hell. She's sitting here gaslighting herself. Ladies, please stop gaslighting yourselves. You see the truth. This man left the house early because he was trying to meet up with some man to have things done to him. That could be a whole host of things. We don't know. These men be into some of the most sick, disgusting, diabolical stuff under the sun. We don't know what he wanted. But either way, he was on a gay man's app with a whole newborn at home. Like the thought that you were laid up in the hospital or laid up at home on bed rest, can barely see your feet, can barely walk, got to pee every 14 seconds. Whatever pregnancy symptoms you're going through, and your man is literally trying to get his peen sucked on a Grindr app. Like what? Or whatever he's trying. He's trying to get bent over, or he's trying to do the bending. Whichever one. That is so terrifying. But this is why I say no matter what, whether you're married or not, protect yourself and make sure that that man's bodily fluids are not getting in certain orifices where they don't belong. And make sure you don't have any babies. That way, if you find things out or if some situation like this come up, you can just bounce out. I'm trying to tell y'all that is the cheat code. The cheat code is love, have love, receive love, have fun, laugh, create memories together. No babies. No bodily fluids in certain orifices. Like, I'm not even joking. That way, because I was talking about this on my live last week. Okay, if I were to, I never want anybody to think that I feel like I'm above this. I'm not above any of this. I'm not immune. But what I was talking about on my on YouTube live last week was that if I ever found out something like this with my man, I am very confident that I would walk away pretty much unscathed for the most part. I can't guarantee what he will or won't do or whatever. On my end, I will be unscathed. There will be, if I found something like this out, yes, I'm going to go get tested like I do anyways, regularly, just because when you get your pap smear, and you get your blood work just for your vitamin D levels and whatever else, that's going to just be included in that. But I don't think I would be that worried of catching anything because I protect myself. I don't let my boyfriend or any man do certain things that will have me in full panic mode if I was to find something like this out. And I'm sorry, I know y'all had an idea about what marriage is supposed to be. You're supposed to trust each other. You're supposed to be one. And you're supposed to be blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, that shit is a fairy tale. It does not exist. You better protect yourself. I will always have it in the back of my mind that if I ever found some shit out like this, I will be able to, there will be no kids holding me back. I got my own money. I live by myself. I got my own place. I got my own everything. I don't need him for nothing. We get together and hang out because we have fun together. Like, I show up and have a good time and then I go home. And I know that that's not the ideal situation that a lot of women thought of. This is not what women pictured when they thought of the happily ever after picture or whatever. But listen, we're living in reality now. And these stories of women finding out that their husbands are on the down low and stuff, they have been coming out of the woodworks left and right, left, front, center, up, down, sideways, diagonal, every direction you can think of. These stories been coming at all of us. And it's only going to get worse. Whatever you do in life, have your own money, your own resources, and don't, for the love of all things holy, do not give a man, aka give yourself, a baby, because you're going to just make your life harder and the man is going to be able to dip out when he wants to. That's the lesson for today. On this channel, I am going to reiterate those points Every time I'm going to remind you, no babies, no bodily fluids in certain orifices. Protect yourself even if you're married. Have your own money. Have your own house. If you live in a house and y'all decide to move in together, rent your house out. Don't sell it, because there's going to come a time where y'all going to get tired of each other, or you might find out he's cheating, or you might find out he's on Grindr or whatever. And you're going to need a place to go when, not if, but when that shit comes to an end. You're going to need a place to go. Why start all over? For what? Why do that to yourselves? Unless you just want to. Some people just want to start all over. That's fine. I'm not starting from the bottom. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. I'm keeping all my stuff intact, and that's that on that. If you decide to move in with them, which I am very, very much against as well. But be smart, ladies. That's all I got for this video. The fairy tale is dead. It never existed. Please understand that you have to look out for yourself and your children. If you have them, or if you're gonna have them, go the Ebony K. Williams route. I'm gonna always suggest that. Cut out the middleman. Be a mother. You're going to be a single mother anyways, 9 times out of 10. I'm not trying to be funny. A single mother, a married single mother, or a divorced single mother. So you might as well cut out the drama. No shortcuts in this life, y'all. It ain't no shortcuts. That's the only shortcut, should I say, that you should just take the man out the equation. Have fun with them. Live your life. No babies. No attachments. No joint bank accounts. None of that bullshit. You're going to find yourself in situations where you can't leave, where you feel bound by law and child support payments and whatever. Like, why? Why go through that? Your situation is going to end up like everybody else's situation. Every other woman. You are not special. And I'm not saying that to be degrading or to humble you. I'm saying you're not special to save you from making these same mistakes. But that's all I got. Leave your comments below. Hit subscribe if you haven't. I'll check you guys in the next video.
All together, girls. 1, 2, 3. Fuck these men on the internet. They don't know what they want, but they will see what they can get. Oh, go and waste your one and only precious life while pretending not to have a full receding hairline. So keep your eyes on his hairline and your hand on your drink. For all you know, he is a psychopath. He'll leave you on red and he won't care